Greetings. My name is Alaya, and just recently, a group of the teachers that I work with made a suggestion to me, and this is my response. I'm going to ask you a question. Are you happy? Are you satisfied with your life? Do you find that you wake up in the morning with a bounce to your step and eager to move forward into your day? As a whole life coach and practicing psychotherapist for 40 years, I've discovered that many of us do not live that way. We live in a kind of quiet anguish. Whether it's an anxiety experience or a depression experience or a way in which we struggle with ourselves, we're quietly in anguish. And as we're going day by day in this way, the clock is ticking on your life. That's why I'm standing next to this grandfather clock, to remind you that it's not neutral to ignore this quiet anguish or tolerance of life for one more minute. It's a serious deal. It's a way many people spend their lives, and then at the end of their lives, they go, what did I do? Did I have joy? Did I live from a place of gratitude for each moment? It's not about what's happening in your life. It's what you're telling yourself about what's happening in your life. In the work that I teach, along with 4 generations of teachers, we call it being a nub. I want to show you a nub. This is a nub. And this is how many people live. They're bent over, they're hiding from themselves, and they turn their back on the natural laughter that comes with all of us. Can you hear it? It's a little bit of laughter hidden inside of us. But when we're like this, when our heart is closed like this, it only rises up like a tickle every once in a while. Now, just recently, I offered to people, this is our giggle, by the way, that's inside of us, naturally inside of us. Babies laugh like that. And you never know when they're suddenly going to erupt with a giggle, just like this toy. But I talked about something called shame. And shame has been called by many researchers, 2 of them I can name, Brene Brown and Kirsten Nell. They both, along with many others, have discovered that shame is what's called a master emotion. It's at the root of the quiet, daily tolerance or anguish or anxiety or despair that many of us walk through our lives with. But we're not meant to live that way. Actually, we're meant to live with our giggle. In the wisdom way, we call it good for me. Good for me, I'm alive. Good for me, I can come alive. So if you're walking through your days, not able to say, I'm in joy, I'm in peace with myself, I'm aligned with what's true for me, I know I am valuable by my own word and worth, not because somebody else is saying it or not saying it. If you cannot do that, I'm inviting you, please, consider attending what's called a whole shop. It's a 2-day training. There's many levels, but the first level is powerful in itself, so there's no obligation to continue to others, although we always encourage people to. Because guess what? Our giggle starts getting more and more present when we find out how we are the creators of the anguish, and there's a door home to our joy, our laughter, and our natural radiance. Thank you for this moment. And do consider going to my YouTube channel, Alaya Chadwick, subscribing. There are a number of free ones that will tell you, will give you a little eye into what we do. And also go to the website, sanctuarynh.com. If you subscribe, you'll also get a very occasional newsnates on the events and the scheduling. Thank you for this time, and have a grateful and wondrous day, because your presence really matters to the whole world. Your presence that's alive and awake to your wholeness with your very own giggle happening throughout the day. Thank you.